You want to make a webinar, but you need a webinar platform to deliver that webinar. But guess what? Groove.cm got your back on this one as well, because they got GrooveWebinar, as you can see right here. We can also go over here and go down to GrooveWebinar right here. So let's start a webinar. Let's make a webinar. The first thing that you're presented with is your webinars. When you have created a webinar, then it will be here. And then we have invited webinars and surveys, polls, canned responses, analytics, and a new webinar if you want to make that one as well. So I'll quickly go over surveys and polls first, and then I'll make a new webinar over here. So let's take surveys here. I already made a test one right here, so we can create a survey by clicking here, and then we can call it just say test and test. Add a question. Let's see. Do you know about groove.cm? And description is optional. Then we'll type the type of question is let's see, we'll choose a poll with 2 answers. So the first option is yes I do, and the other one is nope, not yet. So now we have created this poll here, and now we can save it. So you can these surveys here, you can put that into the webinar when you're in the webinar. So let's go back here. That was surveys, and then let's go back here 1 second. So go back here, and then now it's time for polls. So we have to make this one as well, and we can create a new poll. Let's say the question could be how good do you know about webinars? I know a lot, and I don't know much. So then we can make it public. At the end of the poll, we can make it public. We can click here if we want to. And then we can put a percentage of here, enter fake percentage, and then we can save it right here. And now we got 2 polls right now. And now we are going to go back to the GrooveWebinar menu here. Then you also got canned responses. I don't want to go too much in depth with that. And you can also click on analytics if you want to see how many registrants are there and how many live attendees do you have, and also replay attendees. So you can go ahead and see the different stats right here. But let's go back again here. 1 second. So now we want to create, I already have one here, my webinar right here. This is the first webinar I have. So we'll create one from scratch right here now. So right now we only have the option to create an automated webinar, and those 3 options right here, as you can see, they're coming soon. But right now it's an automated webinar, and as you can see, it says repeats on certain dates, use a past webinar or any recorded video to run webinars on autopilot. So we will choose that. We can't choose any other, so we'll just click on next. And the webinar title should be Groove Funnels. We want to teach people about Groove Funnels. Yeah, we want to teach you about Groove Funnels. Funnels. And the webinar language is English. You can also choose Portuguese if you want to. And we have to upload an image. So I'll just click on this one, a random one I got right now, and then save and next. And now we can add a video via Groove Video Library, as you can see right here. This is if you have a video or more videos in your library, then you can select a video right here. And you can see I already have one here in my library, but I'll show you another thing because we want to add a new video in Groove Video. So we'll click here, and then you can choose to have a YouTube URL and paste that in right here, or another URL if it's another YouTube link. But you can also upload it, you know, this is called Groove storage, so that you, in the storage, you upload a file. You can drag and drop it here, or you can select the file by clicking here, and then it will be added to your Groove library, like I just told you about a second ago. So I'll just take another one, a video here, and drag and drop it. 1 second, I'll just take it from the other screen here and then drag and drop it. So. And it's called Groove Funnels, and yes, that's it. So we will upload it, and then it will take a few seconds, not a few seconds, maybe a few minutes to upload. And when it's done uploading, then I'm gonna come back because I don't want you to sit and wait for this whole video to upload. So I'll be back soon. Okay, now we're back here. So we have uploaded our video, and now we're here on the dashboard again, the overall dashboard here. So we'll go to GrooveWebinar again. Then we'll go to My Webinars. After that, we have our webinar right here. So we will click Edit, and now we'll come back to the where it says Add a Video. And right now, when we have uploaded our video, we can select Video. And then we can take this one. This one is the one that is 4 minutes ago that I uploaded it 4 minutes ago. This is the old one. So we'll select this one here. After that, we'll click select. And the video should, you can name whatever you want your video to be. And this is the duration of it. Save and next. Now we come to the presenters of this webinar here. So the presenters is this one here. This is my Gmail, and then you can add other ones also. This is now I'm the host of this webinar, and then we'll click on next. And now we have if it's going to be a webinar that is going to run one time, or if it's going to be a recurring webinar. So I want it to be a recurring webinar, and it repeats every, let's say, every day, and yeah, 12 p.m. is that is good enough. But you can also go repeats every second or third or fourth day, a recurring time. Yeah. So every day at 12 p.m. And this is then the time zone will be the time zone of the user. So if you are in Australia, then it will be your time zone. And then it's gonna be every hour. For example, we can repeat it every hour, or just once a day, every 2 hours, 3 hours, and so on. We'll just keep it at once a day. And then the start date could be from this one today, and then the end date could be as long as you want, but I'll just take the end date is the end of the month here. You can also choose to enable never-ending schedules, so that there's no end date, as you can see here. So yeah, and then we'll click add. After that, whoops, one more time. Right there, add. Yes, save and next. It'll just take a few seconds to load. Okay, so now we are in this one here. It's called Engage Your Attendees, and you can select if the user should be allowed to have the video player at full screen. So you can enable that one. You can also allow the user to pause the video if if there's something wrong. If the user is sitting there watching it and then suddenly he has to go to the toilet, then of course it would be a great idea to pause the video so he can come back. But you can see here it says not recommended for live webinars, but this is not a live webinar because, as you remember, I didn't, they only have the automated webinar right now. The other three are coming soon. and then you can enable them to show the avatar and so on. And you can click for sound illustration and select from library. 1 second here. We can see here, click to play, select an animation. 1 second. Yeah. You can play with different animations for the play button to bounce in, for example, and make it a small and regular and also a large button. You can play around with all these things right here, but I don't want to show you all of these. You can just play around with those, and I'll show you these up here. So we'll click next. And then, you know, the user will receive a reminder about your webinar on the email address. You can enable that right here. And then you of course have to select the sender. I haven't set up the sender identity, but you will have to go to the main menu and do what you have to do to set up the sender identity for this to be for this email to be sent out. And yeah, I highly recommend that you do that, because the more reminders they get, the more, you know, the more aware they are about, okay, the webinar is about to start now. I have to be there right now. And then you can also set up the SMS if you want that. And again, you also have to select the sender identity. But I'll just unclick these, and then notification alerts. This is a welcome message. You can edit that up here, and this is a pre-webinar reminder. You can edit that as well, last minute reminder, and so on and so on and so on. So we'll just click next right here. And then we have different Groove integrations. We have the Groove Mail integration, Groove Member, other integrations, and webhooks also. We can, for example, if we have set up Groove Mail, we have that. So if we have a list here called email marketing, then we can select that one. We can select a tag for that as well. You just have to go and make the list and tags and so on. And then you can select the sequences also, that if you want to assign ones for them, so that when they have attended the webinar, then they will get emails from you. It could be if you want to nurture the leads, or if you want to sell them something. That is actually pretty nice that you can do this from within GrooveWebinar right here. And then there's attendant, didn't attend, completed. I'm not gonna be going over this as much. Groove member integrations, like I said also, and then you can also add a watched until point. So you can say if it's a live, if they have watched, let's say 5 minutes of the video, then they will get sent these emails. So that, or you can also send another email to them, because if they have watched 5 minutes of the video of the webinar, then they have some sort of interest in what you're telling them. So if they skip it, if they skip the webinar, then you can still hang on to them and send the email to them via Groove Mail. So it's a pretty nice feature that you can do that. So we can just click add right here, and then we can click next here. And then after the webinar, then you can select a thank you page, or you can invite them to a survey after the webinar, or the invitee will be redirected to link after webinar. This is if you have something, if you have a product, if you have something that is valuable to your audience, then you can click on external link, and then you can link to your to your product. Let's say just take this one, this URL, just to demonstrate here, and then you can do it like that, and then we can save and next. And here you have the registration pages. You can Groove pages registration page, or you can make a custom URL. I'll just take this one here. You can enable upsell pages if you want to. I'm not going to do that right now. We can also, about a confirmation page, that is Groove Pages thank you page right now, but you can also use a custom URL for that. Select the site and the webinar, select the page and all that. And then we have a replay page. That is the default replay. And then we have a Groove Pages replay page and a custom URL. You can add a new one if you want to, but now I'll save a next. Okay, we'll just say default then, and then save a next. Once again, so save a next. And now you can choose your primary color if you want to. If you have some different colors in your brands, then you can of course just fool around and make some cool changes to and then the secondary color, that could be maybe purple or something, I don't know. You can add a favicon if you want to, but now we're actually done here with the customization on all of these. So now we're gonna go to links, as you can see here. Let's see. One second. Now you have all the links to a registration page and your registration embeds and confirmation assets, control center links and all that. And you can publish the webinar now. So when you click this button, then it's live. But you can also, if you want to, let's just publish this right now. So now this is the registration page. You'll have to copy paste that and use it wherever you want to use it. We can also click here to see it. One second. This is just a very standard. I wouldn't use this one. I would use a custom registration page. For example, let's see how this looks like. Yeah. But again, then we have the registration embeds. I don't know how to say it. You can put this. You can see put it into the registration box on your website by embedding this code wherever you want the registration page to display. So you can do that. You can also, if you have a form, then you can do it like that, and a widgets. And a confirmation asset, that is the default one here. We have a custom also and embeds again. I'll just open this default one here to see how it looks. Yeah, so the first name would be Chris, and my last name, I'm not going to use that one. I'm not going to say that. I'm pretty personal with my last name and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, and then they can add it to the calendars also. Your event registration has been successful. So that is how it looks like, and then you can add a custom link, like I said. Then there's the control center links. So we'll open this one here. This is when we're going live with when the webinar is on, when it's live. Then you can see the Q&As and the polls and the participants. Right now I'm the host and there's no participants right now. But when people are starting to talk to you, when you talk to them, if you say, okay, let me hear what your opinion is, blah, 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 then they will start to send you something, some messages in here, and then you can write back to them or you can also get another person to write back to them while you're talking on the webinar. But this is how the control center looks like. You can also make it black if you want to, and maybe mute it and unmute it. So that is how it looks like. And then we've got the custom page links, the post webinar page, and the replay page. We'll just open this one to see. So this is the replay. This is how it's going to be. Yeah. So that's pretty much it right now for this video here. Now you know about the GrooveWebinar, and I highly recommend you to check it out, because like I've already talked about the pricing of groove.cm, and it's less than $29 a month for all of this, and it is an incredible low price for some, not only the webinar but everything that I've shown you here right now in the last couple of videos. So definitely consider choosing these tools here with groove.cm. And right now there's nothing else more to say for me than I hope you have a nice day, and thank you for watching. You're the best. Talk soon.